So before I get into this narration, I would just like to announce that I have been partnered with Fullscreen, and what happened was I got back from my friend's house last Tuesday, and I was checking my email and stuff, and I get this one little thing from Fullscreen in my inbox, and they just liked my content and wanted me to sign on with them. So that happened, and yeah. So anyways, now to get into this battle, I have another stuffed tier match with DBZMarioGeno, aka Rotom Poison, and he hit me up on Skype and wanted me to do some stuffed tier stuff, and that could explain the Ho-Oh and the Kyurem White, and yeah, but the Kyurem White is actually gonna look like a threat at first, but there is one little thing. The White Kyurem is not at level 100, but that doesn't really mean that it's going to be hitting really hard. But, hey, this is a stuffed tier match, funsies, nothing way too serious. So, I hope you guys enjoy this battle, and let's get the show on the road! So, starting off, he's going to be leading off with what I thought was his Mantine, and I'm going to be leading off with my Rhydon, and looking at the matchup, I'm not favoring it at all, so I'm going to be switching to my Shaman and expecting a Scald or something, but it turns out that he's going to be going for the Focus Blast, which pretty much confirms that this is a Zoroark. And I'm pretty much scared now to switch into my Chansey, and he actually doubles into his Latias here, and this matchup is not that good for him, so he's going to be switching again into his Flygon, as I can just go for Seismic Tosses on this thing every day and not worry about a thing, except for the fact that this Flygon is Trick Bicycle. Probably took his page out of Spade's book, but I no longer have an Eviolite, and yeah, I won't be taking special hits that well any longer. But now out comes Kecleon to take Seismic Toss, and it does pretty well because Seismic Toss only does 100 damage because it's a level 100 Chansey. And I opt to Toxic the Kecleon because I don't have any other moves to hit with that well, and I honestly don't know what it's going to do, so yeah. But now he's going to be switching out into a Zoroark once more, and I knew from her, yeah, that is a Zoroark, because I just wore off that illusion and whatnot. This Focus Blast was unfortunate, but it probably wouldn't have done much anyway, because it's a Chansey. Now I'm going to be switching out into my Shaman once more, and it actually goes for the Sucker Punch and misses a Fire Blast. Definitely unfortunate. And yeah, that will kind of allow me to take out the Zoroark with Nerf Power, and it will be coming into a wee bit of play later. But now out comes Latias, and that's going to prompt me to switch into my Honey Boo Boo, my Chansey, because it's really fat and nobody likes it and stuff. But Latias is going to be going for the Calm Mind. I go for the Toxic. And this is actually a Reflect type Latias. I did run one of those earlier. Nice little gimmick to bust a Scizor or a Tyranitar's Pursuit, but yeah, it's not gonna get that much of use. I don't think. It's a cool idea, but it's probably not gonna work off that well. But after a series of Seismic Tosses and whatnot, Latias is pretty much going to be going down to the toxic damage after I get off a little Protect action. And yeah, Honey Boo Boo the Chansey was pretty much a big nuisance to his team here. Now out comes his level 69 Kyurem White, and yeah, jokes are incoming. And Draco Meteor still does quite a bit due to its level and whatnot. So that pretty much confirms that this is a Specs Kyurem White at level 69 and stuff. And yeah, I just let my Chansey die here because it would make this battle a little more interesting. Now I'm just going to be sending out my Rhydon. He switches out into the real Mantine right now, and I'm just going to be smacking that thing with a Stone Edge. I believe that this is a Choice Banded Rhydon, so yeah, Mantine, you're not living that. Now out comes this Flygon, and it goes for Earth Power, which is like, what? And there's a little crazier, and just flat out OHKOs me. So yeah, now I'm gonna be going out into my shaman just to try to fodder this thing off, and he actually just goes into his Kecleon, fodders that off, and yeah, special defense drop didn't matter because after the lefties and toxic damage, I can just fire off one more Seed Flare and Kecleon is pretty much done. And now he's gonna be going out to his Flygon again, and I'm just trying to sack something so I can bring Caterpie in safely, but he just opts to go for Draco Meteor here, not the Earth. Wait, Shaman reserves Earth Power, my bad. It wouldn't have gone for that anyway, but Denegor was pretty much the best thing I had other than my Ho-Oh, which I want to save for late game. But now I'm just been going for the Skull. He switches in his level 69 White Kyurem, and I'm trying to spam Scaldier, trying to sack my Tentacruel, and just try to bring in Caterpie safely. But there he gets a crit Ice Beam, and seeing that he's locked into that, I have a little bit of a plan. I am going to switch in my Shaman on purpose. And I pretty much know from the toxic damage that he's going to be living that. And he does with Fade. And that gives me an opportunity to send in Caterpie. I'm a Choice Scarf Caterpie. And 31 levels higher than it, I'm just going to be going for the Bug Bite. Caterpie kills a Kyurem White. I know it's level 69, but hey, it's a Kyurem White. But now comes his Tony Flygon. I thought I had a Caterpie sweep here, but nope. And pretty much I'm just going to be going into my Paul Vasquez, my Ho-Oh, and he's going to miss a Draco Meteor. Definitely unfortunate. But Brave Bird just going to be finishing off the game. So that was a little fun game, DBZMarioGeno, and a little friendly reminder, if you just wanted to skip to the battle, I'm partnered, and I will notify you guys that none of my previous videos will be having ads on them for whatever reason. Parodies, not going to have ads and whatnot, and you know the deal. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Rate, comment, sub, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.